Hi everybody, thank you for joining today's class. You can meet me in a hero pose on your knees or in any comfortable seat. We're going to take a couple rounds of cat-cow. Inhaling, rounding through. Exhale, open up through the chest. Inhale. Exhale. If you want, you can bring your hands to the hips, but really just find your own pace here. We're here for a couple more breaths. You can interlace the palms if that feels good and bring them up overhead, or a mini back bend, looking up at those fingers. Let's open up and bring the hands down to our sides. Meet me in a tabletop position. We want our wrists to be underneath our shoulders and our knees to be underneath our hips. We're going to take cat-cow one more time. Exhaling, rounding through, looking back at those thighs. Inhaling to open up and look up to the sky, pulling our shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, round through. Inhale. Exhale, beautiful. From here, we're just going to push back into our child's pose, bringing our big toes to touch, our knees as wide as our mat for extended child's pose. Let your head, your forehead, or your cheek hit the mat, and just relax down. Giving yourself a few moments of stillness here. Start to come out of your child's pose and just roll onto the belly. We want the forearms underneath our shoulders to support us. From here, we're going to take a few breaths before just starting to look over one shoulder and then the other. Just looking back at our heels here, getting a nice stretch in the top of the spine, the shoulders, and the upper back here. From here, bring your right leg out to the side in a 90-degree angle. We're going to come into our half fish pose. Option to come to lay on the forearms here. Really, we're just relaxing here. Taking some time to slow down intentionally and open up through those hips a little bit. Breathe deeply into your belly here, into that hip, maybe even into the glutes here. From here, we're going to come onto our side and use our elbow to prop our head up. We're going to straighten that top leg, and then the back leg we're going to grab with our opposite hand. So the leg that was bent in a 90-degree angle is going to be straightened, our toe is going to be flexed, and we're going to use the same hand on that side, so our right hand to grab our left foot. You can release the foot. We're going to come into a twist. So our foot is going to come straight down to the bottom of the mat, and we're just going to relax our torso down onto the mat, opening up our shoulder to the side. Top leg should be back in that 90-degree angle. Coming out of our twist, rolling back onto the belly. We're going to take this on the opposite side. Our left leg is coming up in that 90-degree angle this time, and we are coming down to rest our head on the forearms here. Coming into that twist, that leg that's in a 90-degree angle is going to straighten out. We're going to flex those toes, and our left hand is going to come to our right foot for a nice little twist, propping up our head, our right hand. If it's not comfortable to grab the foot, you can always grab your leggings, or you can just leave the twist out altogether and just leave the foot on the ground. Release those toes. Straighten that leg that you just had in your hand. We're going to bring the top leg back into a 90-degree angle and take our supine twist, opening up our chest, dropping that shoulder down to the mat, and breathing into the side body here. Notice if one side feels a little bit tighter or looser than the other. That is completely normal and natural. Meet me lying on your back. We're going to plant our feet on the mat. Just take a few moments here to breathe into the belly, maybe inhaling through the nose and exhaling out of the mouth, the side. It might feel good to bring the hands to the belly, or maybe even one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. When you're ready, we're going to scoop the knees into the chest and just grab onto the outer edges of the feet for happy baby. One of my favorite poses, one of the most playful poses. Let's bring our left leg down to the bottom of the mat and just pull that right knee in, circling out the toes. And if it feels good, let's grab onto the outer edge of that foot. Switching sides now, bringing opposite knee into the chest and circling out the ankle. And then, if it feels good, grabbing onto the outer edge of the foot here, pulling it into the chest. Let's bring both legs in again and grab the outer edge of the foot. And if it feels good, you can either keep them together or open them out for happy baby one more time, just pulling our knees down towards the mat, pulling our shoulders down. Let's bring our feet down to the mat, the bottoms of our feet to touch for supine butterfly. Hands can come, like I said, to the belly, or one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly if that feels good for you today. If it's not comfortable to have your legs in this position, you can always add a pillow or rolled up blanket or even blocks underneath the knees to add a little bit more height and support. Find your stillness here. Call all of your energy back to you. Know that you are the most deserving of your energy. It is what is going to fuel you. It is what is going to heal you. It is what is going to get you through your day. With every breath, try to fill up your own cup. Let's bring our feet back to the mat and just roll up into a seat. So our legs are going to be straight out in front of us, and we're going to be just seated in an upright position, grounding through the sits bones here. Come into an easy seat. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, heart center. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.